guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's that girl, and today I decided to just do a random video and yeah, to show you half day in my life because I didn't start from the beginning. The whole sahur thing, I actually stayed up all night, so I was exhausted. And yeah, so it was just later that I decided to just record something. Like, why not, let me just do a video. And that was how I got here. Okay, so stick with me and let me just run you through some of the things that I do normally during Ramadan. So just stick around. I have to put the mic very close to my mouth because it happened that my neighbor decided to watch today with a bit of music right behind my window. So yeah, that's the package that comes with staying in a rented apartment. So I decided to show you the books that I read during Ramadan. I try as much as I can to work from home, except if when necessary to go out. So yeah, I decided to indulge in reading books, and hobby has a lot of book collections that I've seen so far, a lot of them, and I've been trying to catch up with some, so yeah, I would share some of the books with you. Yeah, this my books, should I say holy book drawer. So starting with my Quran. Yeah, so this Quran was given to me by a female scholar. Yeah, it was a wedding present. She was the one who actually taught me a lot of things about marriage, the rights and all, during my wedding. So yeah, she gifted me this. It's something I always appreciate. She's an amazing woman. So yeah, I try as much as possible to at least read my Quran, even if it's 5 minutes. But lately I have been staying up all night. Like, I have changed my sleeping routine. Like, night for me is my day, and then day for me is night. So I make sure, like, at night I read for like 30 minutes to an hour, because the plan is for me to finish the Quran during this month of Ramadan. Okay, so yeah, I'm doing that. Oh, I have two actually. So this is mine. My mom got me this a long time ago. So Islam Spirit and Form. This is hobbies, and it's something that honestly I would say I have been reading partly. I am not through with the book yet, but I'm reading it, and I recommend it. It's really good. The book picks on verses of the Quran and translate them and explain them with examples. This explains everything about the Quran. Like, it picks things and explain it broader so you could understand, yeah. Is the protection of Tawheed, making worship pure for Allah and the acts that nullify one's faith. They said 5 Aces, by Sheikh Abdul Aziz. This mostly is about its Tawheed, that is faith. It talks about how you can purify and protect your faith in Islam. Yeah, it is actually good, and I'm reading it and I'm liking it so far. Next would be fortification of Muslim through remembrance and supplication from the Quran and Sunnah. This is a dua book, and honestly, this dua book has been in existence for a long time, because I think it is always given, or should I say the pilgrims, whenever they go to Hajj, they try to get something like this. And I know my mom brought back plenty of them, but then this is for hobby. He came with it, so yeah. So next book is A Prayer for All, Al-Jawshan Al-Kabir. Guys, this book, it's just beautiful. Okay, first let's talk about the packaging, and then when you open it, check, just see this. It just looks beautiful, honestly. I think someone took a lot of, just the texture of the book is amazing. But yeah, these are collections of the supplications that the Prophet ﷺ used to do while he was alive. So there's a lot of supplications, and mostly it's more of praises to Allah. So yeah, it is a prayer for all. Beautiful. The book is just amazing. It's like ancient and beautiful. Honestly, I love the feel of it in my hand, and whenever I carry it, it just gives me so much power and joy. Next would be reading The Muslim Mind. I haven't read it, so I've got no review, but I'm sure it's good. And then this is one book that I pick mostly when I'm sad. But I plan on finishing it because I haven't. This book has been recommended by hubby. He said, don't be sad. Have you read it? Have you read it? Are you done with it? He keeps asking me and bugging me if I've read it. It's a huge book, and I get bored reading one thing at a time. Like I tend to I want to pinch everything, especially now that I've got collections of books. I try to read everything at the same time, so I don't want to get stuck in a book, you know, finishing it before I pick another, especially if they are Islamic books. I prefer to just touch differently. Maybe I'll just take a page, two or something in one particular book and read first. And then Don't Be Sad is amazing. Honestly, everyone needs it, because I feel in life everybody has a particular time that you're going through something, and then you need like assurance, or you need like a calming voice to tell you everything is going to be okay, you know. So this is a reminder that Allah loves you no matter what you're going through, and it's just show you that every pain that you're going through, Allah has a reward for it for you. So yeah, enough for you is your home. The blessing of pain. See this? The blessing of pain, guys. This is amazing. Honestly, it just, like, after reading this book, because I haven't even gone through half of it, but I've found this inner peace in me. When you read this book, it would actually guide you and then make you feel like everything in this world, it's just temporary. And then you would have this fulfilled mind, you would have this calm mind. Then yeah, don't be sad, okay? Do not be sad. Next, the Prophet Muhammad Mustafa, the elect. When it says the elect, I'm like, oh, the president elect. No, the prophet elect. So yeah, this, just like the name, it's the history of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It explains everything about his life. This book, it's amazing. Like, if you want to get to know prophets more, that's the only way, because we didn't get to meet him. So I feel reading more about him makes us more closer to him, you know, my beloved prophet. So yeah, this is it. Oh, Islam and Christianity. Why conflict? So this explains a lot of things. Okay, list of content, just check. There's Christianity, explaining Christianity. There is Jesus Christ in the Quran. There is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam in the Bible. You know, this book, honestly, I recommend for all Christian Muslims. This is an amazing book. It just says, it's just like the Quran says, lakum dinukum waliya din, like, do your religion and I'll do mine. So it's this explains it. Like, the religions are intertwined. I think it was just at the last bridge that it parted. So why fight? Why hate on each other? Why? It's just like, okay, you believe in something that is partly different from my belief. That is okay. So it doesn't make us enemies or something. Just makes it that we have differences in opinion. That's it. So this is a good book, honestly. I feel everyone should read this. Okay, it's amazing. Then there is excerpts from Riyadh Us-Salihin, that is the Gardens of the Righteous. It's just a guidance for Muslims. For me right now, this is my favorite page because it's talking about fasting. This is basically about Psalm, the Ramadan, and it explains a lot of things. It's about on the superiority of hastening of breaking the fast. You know, explain that immediately you hear the call of prayer, you should rush up and break your fast. On safeguarding the fast, you know, it talks about virtually everything. This is a guide, like I said, and during Ramadan, this is what everyone should read. So this is an amazing book as well. Islam, the empowering of women. Yeah, I'm a woman, so this is explaining how Islam actually valued women by giving us the stories of all the women in Islam and what they have accomplished and how Allah has actually blessed them, has honored them. Yeah, this is the book. There's a lot of them. There is Hani Maryam, there is Karima bin Ahmad al-Marwaziya, yeah, there's Amra bint Abdul. You know, we have always heard about Nana Khadija, that's the wife of the Prophet, all the wives of the Prophet, Nana Aisha, and the daughters of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is Nana Fatima and Nana Ruqayya. But then there are more women actually that contributed a lot to Islam, like Sumayya, you know. So all these women have their own stories, and yeah, and they've got their own blessings, you know. So this is it, like the empowering of women in Islam. I love this book. I love it. Okay, just about a few more. Just the Fortress of Tawheed. It's also about Tawheed. Fortification of Muslim through remembrance of Allah. These are all supplications. These are also supplications. So yeah, these are my books. These are my book collection that I read this Ramadan, and yeah, it keeps me in the spirit of Ramadan. Lately I have tried to change my routine. I think I'll do a video of me staying up all night and I'll tell you my routine, but it's very boring. But then I'll get to gist you on some things, you know, while going through it. I can take you through my normal night routine. So Ramadan has been a blessed month for me. You know, many people come at people who actually try to adjust their life during Ramadan like it's a bad thing, but it's not. I feel like Ramadan is a month that gives you a reason to, you know, embrace the spirit of Islam, because we tend to get carried away with the worldly activity, and Ramadan is that, it's like that check, it's that check box that keeps you in check and then reminds you like, girl, come back here. So if you should see someone actually trying to adjust their lives and be in the Ramadan spirit, do not judge. Who are we to judge, by the way? A lot of people tend to be judges these days, you know. It's so easy for you to sit down and judge someone. It is so easy for people to do that. At the end of the day, if you should sit down with someone, or if you should be picked, like you feel you're perfect, right? You feel you're perfect. But if you should be picked out and placed in the middle of, say, just four normal people, not the sheikhs, not the Islamic scholars, just four normal people like you. If they should start picking out your imperfection in Islam, or your imperfection in any religion, or your imperfection in life entirely, or your imperfection as a person, guys, you wouldn't like yourself. you wouldn't like yourself, because that's what makes us human. So I feel nobody has the right to judge no one. You shouldn't do that. I hate it when people sit close to me and judge people. I don't like it at all. And I had to cut a lot of friendship because of that. Like, I would warn you, don't do that. I do not want to. I don't want to hear it. Please stop. Change. Let's not backbite. Oh, yeah. But when you insist, then I would just avoid you. I would avoid you. Honestly, I don't like it, because I feel no one is in any position to judge anybody. Nobody, no matter how perfect you think you are. And that's one thing I love with Mufti Mike. He always try not to judge anyone, and he says you can't judge. God. Neighbors' kids. In the spirit of Ramadan, I would say, do not judge anyone. Just work on yourself. If you should see someone doing something that is wrong and you feel you want to like remind the brother or sister, then walk up to the person and be like, oh, what you're doing is this, calmly, not like you're judging. Just tell the person, I know Islam says this is bad, can you try and adjust, and that's what you are to other Muslim. I just remind someone, brother and sister, not sitting behind the person's back and then talking about what's good and what's bad about that person. You cannot do that. Okay, so in the spirit of Ramadan, I want to say may Allah guide us all, and may we mind our tongues and our hearts and our eyes. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Let me go check on something else too. So guys, I just had my bath for like the 4th time today, and it is hot. Okay, and I am wearing one of my favorite top. It's yellow, and I love yellow. So yeah, this top, this is my picture. It's carrying my picture, and I actually missed it out from my wedding vlog. I got carried away. I didn't talk about this. It was for an event in my wedding. I actually got carried away, honestly, and I felt so bad because I didn't talk about my mom's tribe. My mom is not Fulani, so and have how people did a lot of things in my wedding, so it wasn't intentional, honestly, because I am proud of my mom. I'm proud of her tribe. I'm proud of her people, like her entire family. They're amazing. So my mom is Gwandara. It's a tribe in the central Nigeria, and yeah, so during my wedding, my aunts, from my maternal side, actually did a top. Yeah, this is it, and it it's carrying my picture. So everyone had the top made for them, and behind it, I don't know if it would show. I'm trying here. Okay, so yeah, there is Gwandara Day. I think that was what was written behind. So yeah, I think why it skipped my mind to include it in the video was because it was done at night. It started from like 10 p.m. That was the same day we did the Fulani event. After we got back home, it was the same day. So it was at night, and there wasn't sufficient light, so nobody actually recorded the event because it was just dancing and dancing. Yeah, their musics are amazing. So we danced all through the night, though I was tired, so I just danced for about, say, 30 minutes and then went back to get my beauty sleep. Yeah, so that's it. Right now I feel like a heavy weight has been lifted off me. So that's it. So my mom is Gwandara and my dad is Fulani, and I am most proud to be from both tribes because they're beautiful. They have amazing culture, and yeah, even though I can't speak the Fulani language, I can definitely speak the Gwandara language. It wasn't intentional, it wasn't, and I love my top. So I actually don't know if my mom noticed that I didn't mention her her event or her people or her tribe in my wedding vlog. I'm sorry, mom, it wasn't intentional. My sister called my attention to it and was like, "You didn't tell us about Gwandaradi." I'm like, "Oh my god, I forgot." And Hobby, who is like my own personal manager, was like, he actually forgot too to remind me. And even after watching it, it never came to our mind that we omitted something. So yeah, that's it. So far, Ramadan is going well, and it's like we're almost done with the first 10 of the Ramadan. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's so much rahmah. So meanwhile, I actually got a call to get some work done, and yeah, I have to go do that. Make prepping for this job may actually need me to leave the house. Not today though, but later. So guys, yeah, this is me. I have actually I got some work done, but I got carried away, and it's time. It's almost time for iftar, so I would go and get ready for iftar. Let me go make some food. Yeah, I would show you a bit of it. Let's see, but I plan on doing something really small and fast. So guys, I just finished making dinner, so it's just few minutes to iftar. Let me just go have my bath and then come back and break my fast. Yeah. So I am done, and I have prayed my Isha and Taraweeh, and yeah, I did Taraweeh at home because the masjid here, there is no provision for women's space, for Taraweeh. But then back at my parents' place, we used to go for Taraweeh with the whole family at a masjid behind the house, and there was provision for women's section, but here there isn't. So hubby goes out to the masjid while I do my Taraweeh at home. So yeah, I did Taraweeh, and I haven't read the Quran yet, so like I said, I'll do it through the night. Join with my tahajjud. I'll do both, and yeah, that's it. So everything went well. Hubby is already tired. He's retired to bed, and yeah, I would be awake. I'll be awake, honestly. But that's it. I just decided to just off this, like, call it a night. I would say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you all for sticking around, for coming back for more. Thank you. I am watching comments, and I am loving the comments on the comment section, guys, and I try as much as possible to reply. Honestly, I have to. I just know I have to, and I might not reply as soon as you leave it, but I would definitely reply your comments. So I'd say thank you so much. Do not forget to leave your opinion about everything I did or I said in the video on the comment section below, and also like this video, give the video a thumbs up. And for anyone who just viewed this video for the first time, welcome to the family. Please click on the subscribe button. In case you haven't, maybe you've been a viewer for a long time but you haven't subscribed, please click on the red subscribe button. It doesn't cost anything. It's just for you to join the family and let's talk about everything. You can follow me on my social media handles. That way you get to know me better. Until next time, I hope you enjoyed half day in my life. It's that girl signing out. Bye bye.